In the heart of the ancient world, there was a city called Nineveh, a sprawling metropolis, but one drowning in its own shadow. Its streets, once vibrant, now echoed with cries of injustice and cruelty. From the highest towers to the dustiest alleys, wickedness thrived, a dark stain spreading under the watchful eye of heaven. Above the city, the sky began to gather, mirroring the storm brewing within its walls. Far from the city's chaos, a man named Jonah walked alone by the sea. The gentle waves lapped at the shore, a stark contrast to the turmoil in his heart. It was here, in the quiet solitude, that a voice, powerful yet intimate, broke the silence. The voice of God. "Go to the great city of Nineveh," it commanded, "and cry out against it, for its wickedness has come up before me." Fear gripped Jonah. Nineveh, the capital of his people's enemies, a city of ruthless warriors and idolaters. His heart hammered against his ribs. The weight of the command was too heavy, the destination too terrifying. Doubt clouded his mind, and in that moment he made a choice. He turned his back on the path God had laid before him and ran. His flight led him to a bustling harbor, a cacophony of shouting merchants and creaking ships. He sought passage not to the east, toward Nineveh, but to the west, to Tarshish, as far away as he could possibly go. He found a vessel ready to sail, paid his fare, and descended into its hold, seeking refuge in the darkness, hoping to escape the presence of God. As the ship cut through the open sea, leaving the land far behind, the sky turned a menacing shade of gray. A wind began to howl, and the calm waters churned into a furious tempest. Massive waves, like liquid mountains, crashed over the deck, threatening to splinter the wooden ship to pieces. Thunder cracked open the heavens, and lightning illuminated the terrified faces of the sailors. They cried out to their gods, frantically throwing cargo overboard to lighten the load. But the storm only raged with greater fury. Awakened by the chaos, Jonah came on deck. The sailors, desperate, were casting lots to find who was to blame for this divine wrath. The lot fell on Jonah. "Who are you?" they demanded. "What have you done?" With a heavy heart, Jonah confessed, "I am a Hebrew, and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land. I am running away from him." He saw the terror in their eyes and knew what had to be done. The sea would not be calm as long as he was with them. "Pick me up," he said, his voice steady despite the roaring gale, "and throw me into the sea. Then it will become calm for you. I know that it is my fault that this great tempest has come upon you." The sailors resisted, but the storm was relentless. Finally, with no other choice, they lifted him. For a moment, time seemed to slow. Jonah's body arched against the stormy sky before he was cast into the raging, swirling abyss. The moment he hit the water, a profound silence fell. The wind died, the waves subsided, and the sea became as calm as glass. But Jonah's journey was not over. As he sank into the cold, dark depths, a colossal shadow emerged from below. A great fish, sent by God, opened its massive jaws and swallowed him whole. He was plunged into absolute darkness, not of the sea, but of the belly of the beast. In this living tomb, surrounded by the unknown, Jonah was utterly alone. Yet it was here, in the deepest despair, that he found his voice again. He knelt in the suffocating blackness, and not a prayer of escape, but of surrender. He confessed his fear, his rebellion, and his repentance. He acknowledged God's power, his justice, and his mercy. For 3 days and 3 nights, he prayed from the depths of his soul. On the third day, the great fish swam toward the shore. It rose to the surface, and with a great heave, it released Jonah onto dry land. He lay on the sand, gasping, but alive. He was broken, yet remained. This time, when the word of the Lord came to him again, there was no hesitation. "Arise, go to Nineveh." Jonah stood up and began the long walk. With every step, his purpose became clearer. He entered the great city, a lone voice crying out a message of warning. 40 more days, he proclaimed, and Nineveh will be overthrown. And a miracle happened. The people of Nineveh listened. From the king on his throne to the humblest servant, they believed God. They declared a fast, put on sackcloth, and turned from their evil ways. From a hill overlooking the city, Jonah watched. He saw not destruction, but grace. He witnessed a powerful God choose mercy over wrath. In that moment, he finally understood. You can run from many things in this life, but you can never outrun your purpose. Thanks for watching.